Okay everybody, this is following on from the video of when I did the how to check for voltage, current draw from batteries on a vehicle. So as you guys, if you've watched it, you'll know I'm going to put an isolator switch on this truck. So now this is the video of me doing that. So it's pretty easy. You can put these on any vehicle. Got a battery, you can put one on. It's dead easy. So I'm down here. At the batteries. What I've done is I've disconnected them all. I've disconnected the positive lead, which is this one, which goes to the starter motor, taking its terminal off. I'll have to trim these dirty old cruddy wires off that are sort of a bit gruddy to mount this battery isolator. So I've been making the bracket for this for a little while, so I can mount it onto the side of the battery box. So yeah, it's all ready to be bolted on, and then to put the two wires or leads onto each post there. So this is just, yeah, one of these plastic key ones that all it is put the key in like that. When it's locked on like that, that means you've got a connection between each of these posts. There's just a copper bar in there that gets pushed onto them. And then when you take it apart, it breaks the circuit between those two, and that isolates your batteries. So there'll be a lead. I'll put an end on this wire here. That'll go to one side, and then the other one will have a lead that goes up to the positive post on the battery. And then, yeah, that'll eliminate, well, when I turn that off, there'll be no connection to the battery. And hopefully that'll sort the current draw issue that I'm having with this other battery over here, because I've got the 12 volt battery on there as well. This is 24 volt for you guys. This is on an Isuzu horse truck. So it's 24 volt, and then there's a 12 volt accessory battery. The 12 volt accessory battery is where the current draw is coming from, and it's draining these two other batteries up here in the 24 volt system. So I'm hoping this is going to stop the current draw. It may not. I might need to get a second isolator switch for this 12 volt one and put it on there, but I've got the wire that is drawing the current off that battery anyway. So what I'm going to do is bolt this isolator switch up to the battery box. Then when I've got that all bolted up, I will set up my wiring, and yeah, then we'll put it all back together and test it. If it works, it should do. There's no reason why it shouldn't. And we'll, yeah, have a suss if that battery is also disconnected. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, it's ended up nice and solid. That's not going anywhere. So now I'll have to make up the leads. So I'll cut this crap off, make it all nice and tidy, and put a terminal end on this, and we can connect it up to one side of the switch here, and then we'll run a second wire that'll come up to the positive battery terminal. So I'll be back in a minute. Rightio, made up a new positive lead with a terminal on there to go on to the isolator, and inside it with some electrical tape, and put a new battery terminal on there. So that one will pretty much go on there and then come up to the positive terminal, and that'll be power to the battery. So now I think I'm gonna pull this starter motor wire off so I can do it properly, and put a terminal on the end of here so it's nice and clean. Alright, so I've been mucking around for a little while making all the wiring, but I finally got it done. So here's the cable to the starter motor. It also has the cable up the top here. So you can see that for the other battery, the 12-volt battery on the other side. So they're both isolated on this side now. And then I've put the positive cable to the battery on this side. So now we're ready to put the batteries back in and test her out. So I've got it off at the moment, so nothing should happen until I get it all set up right. So there's the positive on there. Alright, so it's off still, so nothing's connected to anything. Alright, that's on. Nothing's getting hot or burning, so that's a good sign. Alright, well, I'll tidy up my wiring, and then we'll see whether or not she starts and what's going on. Righto, I've got the isolator switch turned off, so there shouldn't be any power at the ignition. Dead, nothing. So we'll turn it back on and make sure it starts. There we go, working just like it should. So I'll let these batteries charge up a little bit because I've been playing around with them for quite a while. Yeah, nothing's caught fire and everything seems to be okay, and nothing's melting, so job well done, I say. Rightio, so yeah, good success I think. So that's still on there at the moment, but you can see how simple it is this red wire up to the positive on the positive post of the battery. Comes down to the isolator, then that goes on its own post there. Then this is a wire that goes over to that other 12-volt battery, but I've got the wire to the starter motor on the other side of the post, and that's all it really is. It's just basically just cuts that wire in half from your battery to the starter motor. It's as simple as that. So yeah, hopefully this will help these batteries stay alive a little bit longer. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you found the video helpful if you're putting one of these isolators on. They're pretty cheap and they are very easy to install. You don't need too many tools, just a bit of wire and something to crimp the ends. So anyway, we'll leave the video at that, and thanks for watching everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright.